to make this. Oh, there you go, full screen now. Oh, cool.
Happy New Year's from Jazz right off the bat.
Hey, awesome.
Yeah, no, I was saying I'm like 6 feet of snow. I'm up in Texas and Canada, which is Alberta.
Oh,
So
okay.
my hometown's 5 hours away from where I live right now, and they got 6 feet of snow, 7 feet of snow up there. I've only got like 4 feet of snow here. It's not that bad.
Dang, holy moly! I'm actually I'm in the middle of, or I reside in Austin, Texas, like Central Texas, but I'm currently on the very, very, very bottom tip, like the furthest south tip ever. So it's actually what I think it's 70 degrees out?
70 degrees, yeah.
66 degrees out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually kind of nice.
And we had minus 40, which is minus 40 Celsius and minus 40. It is what it is.
No, that's great. I think the coldest I've ever experienced is probably like 12 degrees ever in my life, or 12 or 15, I think. Usually, I think the lowest ever goes like 20s or 30s, but
yeah.
Makes you fun. Hello.
Gotta travel. Gotta get up. I gotta get to where it's warm. You guys gotta get to where it's cold. It's really nice. Like, I like the snow. We got snowmans. We got snow forts. I get to live in my igloo and ride my moose to the store.
My sister and my nieces, they're out in like the outskirts of Seattle, Washington. It's beautiful over there. But I remember we went out there for a Christmas. Actually, a couple of Christmases ago, and holy moly, that was cold. I was not prepared, and I think I packed only like a bag's worth of stuff just to make things easier on me. And oh yeah, your boy was not prepared. That was frigid coldness. Could not handle.
What's it like where you are right now, Evan?
Oh, I'm in Texas too, so it's same as him. Beautiful outside and.
Yeah. But it'd be hot. It'd be hot in the summer. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Like, dang, too freaking hot.
Well, I'm not complaining. I like the weather. Hey, Jack.
Hey, guys.
What's up, Jack?
Hey.
Hey, guys. What's up? Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Nice Skool merch everywhere. Fire.
Yeah. I like the stream.
I got cats around here somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, actually, I got this one from Goose. You guys seen this?
Oh yeah,
nice. The jersey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got to represent.
That was a Christmas gift. It's fire.
Nice. Oh yes, Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year.
Yeah, I didn't realize like
everybody.
31st we're doing the New Year's Eve, not New Year's Eve stream.
New Year's Eve, but like don't mention New Year's once. Like no New Year's resolution, no 2026, just like a regular Wednesday podcast.
What'd you guys get for Christmas?
Got some. I was just telling Evan, got some brake rotors, brake pads. Installed some new brake pads and rotors and sway bar link bushings in my car. That was like an 8-hour day. That was rough, but it was good. It was good. So
Nice.
at least it wasn't freezing. Holy moly, that would have been rough.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We stayed inside and I got a cat mug.
A cat mug?
Nice.
Yeah, that's my daughter gave me a cat mug. That's the best gift I got.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I think I got my niece a cat mug a couple of years back. Cute. Loved it.
You just it's the thing that's at eye level height. They like wrapped it themselves, so it was just like a ball that was like, be careful opening it. Yeah, Sarah's asking. I bought myself some merch. It's on the way. No new socks this year though. I had to get my own stocking.
Yeah. The coolest part about my first Skool merch is I bought it. It was like what, $60 with shipping, and I had it paid off by the time I like got it back, which is like it's not much, right? I probably made $100 on Skool or something, but it was just cool. I was like, that's pretty sick.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
nice little turnaround right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Sarah in the comments, who's the first upsell on the paid community. That $9 a month. That's really going to go towards a lot of cat stickers.
Yeah, my first ever member to upgrade was $1 a year, and that was before I even knew I was gonna like make. Oh, bro, Adriel, we're the same person.
Oh, what? Look, that's crazy.
That's insane.
That
That's
is wild.
crazy.
That's awesome. Love it.
That's
Love it.
crazy.
Wait, so Jack, where are you at?
I'm out of Montreal. So cold as heck.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I think you're colder than me and get more snow, but we're typically colder over here with less snow than you. So over in Edmonton.
Colder. You're in Edmonton, colder, less snow? Yeah, we have so much snow. We just had an ice storm, and I don't have an ACL. Like, I tore my ACL in April. I mean, I have one. It's recovering, but walking around in slippy ice is the worst. It's so scary. Yeah.
My dad is actually about to have his he just finished having his 6th knee surgery. So if you're talking about your ACL, like, make sure you preserve that, baby. Like,
yeah, 6 is insane.
Yeah.
Holy
he's
moly.
70 plus, but still,
Okay, yeah, that's
Preserve
crazy.
preserve them knees, man. That's no, man. It'd be it's not too loud, like the music or anything now.
No, you're good now.
No, you're
It's
good.
not. It's not like it was before we started. When like that was like the vibe of the party.
It was bumping up in there. Now I smell food. Who's cooking out here? Yeah.
So what are your guys' communities, Adriel? Like Adriel and Evan?
I'll let him go.
Yeah. So I have a community where I just help people out with personal finance and credit, leveraging a really weird thing called bank bonuses. It's kind of like those. You ever heard of those incentives, like hey, open up a checking account with us, and if you
Get like $200.
Yeah, you do XYZ steps, you get $200, a couple of things like that. So I just happen to know like every single bank bonus like there is in the country. So to give context, I have an ATM business. That's like my normal life thing, ATM and credit card processing business. So being in the banking world,
normal stuff, ATM business. Yeah, I've heard of that before.
Yeah. So then
that's really cool.
Yeah, man, I started a Skool community, I guess, like earlier this year. I started going to the IRL, and it's actually how I met Mr. Evan out here in Texas. And yeah, man, just trying to see what this thing can be, and I'm excited, man. It's cool to meet people virtually, and everybody seems cool on the platform. So, but yeah, that's what the community so far is.
Awesome. That sounds really cool. What's the name of it? I'm gonna see if I can join.
It's just skool.com/thepursuitofmore, or just go to thepursuitofmore.com. It'll be there.
If I look up Pursuit of More on Discovery, that's the same thing.
I hope so. That would be lovely. I don't know how that thing goes, but you should.
Thepursuitofmore.com Skool.
Yes.
Fire. I shall join.
They're joining. Whoever honks.
Yeah, someone else is listening to the live right now. They're one of the viewers.
Yeah.
You're like, thanks, Jack. I had the same question. I was too shy to ask.
Yeah, man. Wait, so I saw like the comments pop up. Is that a?
Yeah, for you guys here in the call on the desktop, there's a like little menu option. You can pull up the live comments right now. I know we had Sarah and Jazz in the live chat. And then there's also, if you guys, I don't know why, but there's a private chat if you wanted.
Oh, cool. Let's see.
Everybody go spam W's in the private chat so nobody can see it.
Now everyone can see it.
Oh, I see. But I can't. Can I type somewhere? Oh, I see.
It should be the top one that says comments, I think. That's the one that's for the live chat.
Oh, okay, hold on.
It's like, Sarah, say something. I know you're watching. Say something in the live chat.
Connect to comment. Connect to YouTube account. Connect. Oh, this is neat. Yep, verify me.
Yeah, it's a streamer. My first time using StreamYard was with Nav. I think she hosted something randomly, and then I was like, "Oh, this would be fun to do." And then that was kind of the birth of Skool Friends, like a year ago. And then it just kind of got on again, off again. So now it's like finally like let's do it every other week and let's get random people together and try to just do like a live version of Skool podcasts.
Yeah. Let's see. Boom. First comment.
There we go.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I'd heard. I feel like I'd heard about StreamYard. Has it been around for a while? Like at least a couple of years?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not super familiar. I don't like pay for it or anything. I'm just using the free version. That's why we still have the logo up in the top that Evan could point to if he wanted. Or here, I'll switch us. Now I can point to it.
Nice. Yeah, I see that. That is neat. Yeah, because I remember wanting to have something so I can stream multiple places and without having to be super techie. Because
well, you can also do like you can do Instagram and like you can do everything, huh? Like the Instagram part is the part that shocked me the most. I was like, oh, that's super convenient.
What's your? It's just on the basic free versions. We just have the basic whatever set up. But yeah, StreamYard you can like cross-platform stream, and then that just opens it up so you can go everywhere. Evan was trying to tell me about OBS because like that's what I'm trying to unlock is how to do this live on Skool, but also cross-platform everywhere. But to be in the call, you have to be on Skool, and that's where the live chat is. But it's still being streamed everywhere else, right?
Yeah.
Some variation of that.
Once you figure that out, drop a value bomb in Skoolers, and I'll make sure to check that out.
If anybody figures it out, I have to figure it out because I'm trying to do it for a few different projects. But if anybody figures it out, please, because there's a way. There's got to be a way to fix it. Like Skool will do it.
I'll pay you $100 like right now for it.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to do it. It's the same as doing it on Twitch and whatnot. You just have to set your OBS right where that it's feeding the webcam. Feeding the screen share through the webcam channel, and then it'll show that.
Okay, so Evan's gonna figure it out, and then I'm gonna test it, and then Evan and I will make a joint value post in Skoolers, and we'll unlock it for everybody.
Blow it all up.
I don't know what does OBS mean? Like I've heard of it so many times, but I've never looked it up. Open broadcast software. Okay.
There you go. Yeah. That sounds about right. So how does one GIF without GIFs? It's a good question. How can you GIF on here? No, you can't. Oh yeah, definitely having GIF withdrawals.
It's so funny. It's so funny. I started using GIFs in like my text messages to my normal friends in real life, and one guy said, "Wow, we're bringing Skool GIFs to real life," and I was like, "Shoot, I didn't even realize."
I feel like there's a whole world of communication with just GIFs on Skool. It's just like
yeah. Well, Ryan Duncan said the smartest thing. He said that if an image is worth 1,000 words, well, a GIF is 60 frames per second for 10 seconds. So that's at least 6,000 words. Or no, 6,000 times 1,000. So isn't that 6 million words per GIF?
Right. No, it's true, and they're fun. It's like who doesn't like GIFs? Like
yeah, I know.
So you have a bad day, throw a GIF somewhere. Somebody will.
The fun part is that it costs Skool more the more we use it. The more users we bring on, the more that they use it, and the more users we bring on, the more they use it. The more the culture evolves that they also use GIFs, and the more it costs, and it just kind of snowballs out of.
Yeah, well,
it's the same with buying the Skool merch.
It's already costed so much that I'm pretty sure Skool has a custom plan with Giphy. Like that's how much they. Yeah, I remember Sam Evans mentioning that they have a custom plan with Giphy, just Skool to Giphy, not like one of the normal plans, because Skool is such a big demand on Giphy servers.
Seriously, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's like one of the season 0 features they introduced, and everyone just went crazy with it.
For real. It was a season 0. Like the GIFs have been around since day 1, I think.
Yeah. Wait, so then how long has everybody been on Skool on the platform?
I'm coming up on 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, my Skool birthday is like November 20th, 2022. So coming up on just a little over 3 years now, I guess, for me.
Let me actually check because I have 2 accounts. This is my second account. And so this second account's only since this October, but I've been on for a while. So let me actually just check. I think it was 2023. But don't hold me to that just yet.
I was in the hospital waiting for my son to be born. And Alex Ramosi released a YouTube video saying, "Hey, I'm investing in Skool." And I was like, "Yeah, he never does this." So I was like, "Cool, I'm in." and then like that's just pretty much it. That's 2 years ago now.
Yeah. I remember I joined as a member, and I'm actually like a bit of a productivity freak. Like I don't like being kind of inefficient. And so I was a member in, you guys remember THP, the jumping group, like jumping higher group?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you guys remember Movement Gems Elite? Like that was a big group out the gates. I was in those two groups and I was damn addicted. Like I could not do anything but be on Skool. Like I wanted to level up. I wanted to get everything just as a member. And because I'm like a time management freak, I deleted the app because I look at my screen time. I'm like at 4 hours a day. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm also a student and a varsity athlete. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't do this at all. And so I deleted the app for like 6 months before I came back.
Oh wow. Dang.
Yeah.
Before or after the school games era? I remember whenever they were doing the cyber car, or what's it called? Cybertruck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Season of Madness.
Yeah,
It was last December.
yeah. I think it's probably been a year then.
What's funny is I don't even know if I was in the school games or not era when I joined because I was a member, so I just didn't have access to Skoolers or what. It wasn't even called Skoolers back then. It was called School Games or
School Community.
There is School Community and School Games. There's
And
the
School
two, and then
Affiliates.
they merged the two. Yeah.
yeah, and that was only this year the merge. That's crazy because everybody forgets the merge.
Yeah.
It was only this year.
Those are the start of this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was in January.
And that's now, this is the end of season 2. Season 1 was monthly every 30 days last year in 2024. 2025 was 4 quarters, 4 games. So then season 0 is basically everything before like February 2024, essentially.
Yeah. It's funny. Fix Your Funk in the comments just asked, so are you on School now more than 4 hours? And I have my screen time on my desktop right here. In the last month, I've spent 4 days and 17 hours on Skool. So, but for me, now it's productive because it's like my
Right.
full-time job.
Right. Nice.
Or so I say. I'm pretty sure that's just coping.
It's where I work and where I play now. Like I get out, I go to
Yeah.
the gym, I got my kids, like I have a life, but like this is where I work and run the business, and then this is also where all my friends are and where I get to hang out and make connection and go do that. And it's crazy because like being in Edmonton, like there was like 6 people on the map, and then with the second wave of Formosi from the book launch, there's like 160 people just in like the local.
Yeah.
Like I'm like I can go for coffee with 160 people. I could talk to that's basically my whole year of 10 new people per week to get to just talk to that many people, right?
I remember when I first joined Skool, I was like, oh, map. And no, I was there before the map feature. I was on that like weird map, like the extra map link that they have. And I was on that, and there was like 3 people in Montreal. I was like, let me reach out to these people, but I don't think you could from that map. So it ended up not happening. And now I go check, and there's like thousands of people in Montreal. I'm like, what the heck? It's craziness to me. Like it felt like not that long ago that there was 3 people on the map. It's crazy.
It's been crazy growth. I was kind of trying to do the same thing in my hometown area in Austin. Obviously that's the capital of Texas, but like in my hometown area, which is like 5 hours south of Austin, the same thing. Like I remember there was nothing out there, but now there's plenty more people, and I've tried to like reach out, but some people are more active than others. I was like, hey man, like it'd be cool to be able to meet other people out here, because my hometown area, it's very, 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 very small. I think it's like 6,000 people or 7,000 people out here. But no, it's only growing. And
I'm curious, does everybody here have the pro plan, like $99 a month?
Yes.
What's your guys' URLs? Let's do a URL flex.
So y'all first.
I got Skool.com/play, which is pretty sick.
Oh, nice. Play. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Right now I'm still just building my group. I'm going to launch it here, like tomorrow or whatever for the new year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Make sure you send me a DM or something. I'll join.
Cool. Yeah, well, I'll do that. Yeah, I mean it's funny. Yours is called the Skoolyard or something like that.
Yeah.
And so mine's Schooler's Playground because I'm at Skooler. is my handle on
Love it.
Skool.
Really?
So this
No
is my
way.
this
What
is
a
my
flex.
playground.
Nice. At Skoolers is your handle. So how do people pick handles? We can't do that anymore, I don't think, eh?
You can if
Oh,
you
yeah.
have 30 followers, 30 followers, then you get the ability to
It's
change it once.
in your profile
really?
settings. Yeah, you just go to your profile settings on Skool, and you have the ability to change your custom URL, so it's not the dash numbers. You can pick one. You can pick it once. You can't change it again. It has to be unique, and it's like 30 followers or a certain number of posts or
Yeah,
contributions or something like that.
contributions.
So I
Basically, you
probably
gotta
have
just-
that. So
Yeah,
URL.
so
you can
that's the one
change
that I
your-
brag about because I have at Pat.
Oh my
One of the
god,
most
guys, that's crazy. So, not to toot my own horn, but I think I'm one of the 100th biggest schools in the world right now, like across all categories. And it says you can change your URL once you've got 90 contributions. I've done that. 30 followers. I've done that. And been using it for 90 days. So that's the one I don't have yet.
You gotta wait
Oh.
90 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, that's right.
That's balls.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, once that feature became available, mine just at Adriel or whatever the handle is. So
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Mm,
I had
good.
school.com/bees, and I had to shut that down because it was for my parents' farm, and they're just staying local. And then I had school.com/mullet, and that's what this became. Is school.com at Pat, which is just on the hobby plan for the Friends podcast.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Man,
Yes.
also shout out to Skool for the hobby plan. Like, how cool is that? The only reason I
Yeah.
got back into Skool was because of the hobby plan.
Seriously, when that came
Yeah,
out, I was
like
just
I
like,
ran
what?
I ran a school a year ago today for a real estate group that I ended up not really liking that much, but I made it pretty successful. But it was 99 a month, and like every time the month was coming around and the 99 was about to hit, I was stressed out of my mind. Meanwhile, people can just like have a $9. If a $9 hits your account, you know, you're like, oh, whoops, forgot to cancel it. Such is
Right.
life. And
Right.
then I think that's just so good for the platform is because I mean, my whole job is teach people to build good schools. And like people always ask me, should I be on 9 or 99? I'm like, how much MRR do you make? And if it's like 300 or less, I'm like, just stay on the 9. Like just wait till you get like there are school calculators out there that just tell you what plan you should be on based on how much money you make and like your tax bracket and all this stuff. I'm like, just change when it makes sense for you. They're like, but what about the features? I'm like, just bro, the features don't matter because if you quit in 2 months because you got hit with two $99 charges and you weren't ready for it, like that's how you can actually lose is if you quit. But if you just don't quit, shiver me timbers, you don't have the affiliate feature. Like you'll survive.
No,
Yeah.
it's true. Yeah, that was. When did they come out? That was around. Was that around the time that the book launch happened? Took that before or no?
No,
Yeah,
I
the
think it
affiliates was like soft
no?
launch before the book. Yeah. So that was
But it
like,
was, like,
they were in
early
combination
summer, though.
basically.
I see. My teen has crochet.
Yeah, I think Fix Your Funk just said late spring for affiliates. I think that's what I remember because book launch was like
August.
August. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think late spring. Late spring was the hobby plan, and
Okay.
I thought affiliates too.
I was talking about this with the girls a couple of weeks ago. We got hobby plans, we got like changes on the affiliate side, we got the plans. We have like the standard premium, so like the actual the
Tiers.
tiers
Oh yeah.
came out.
Oh,
We got
shout out
school
tiers.
webinars, we got school calls, we got, like we're saying, the games changed to quarterly, and there's a bunch of stuff before that. And anything before that, I'm like, that didn't happen this year. But like Skoolers and school community combining, that happened this year. Matt took a
crazy.
break from the school podcast, which is now back at the end of this year on a
Bro,
regular
thank
cadence.
the Lord that's back, dude. I was
There's
so
a lot of other little things in between that aren't so little that we forget about because it's like 12 months ago, but that was this year in 2025, and it's crazy. That's why I'm totally fine with them polishing. Like there's tons of stuff I want them to fix first, right?
Yeah, bro, please fix the app. Oh my god, please.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fine-tuned things that the app. I mean, it's already cool, but like there's some things that like I don't know. Maybe it's just also because I'm terrible at updating things, but yeah, no, there's just so much cool things that they'll end up coming out with that obviously very excited for. So
Well, I think it's part of it too is like there's so much that has been added and changed. So like if you haven't been here the whole time, like I've been here for a couple of years, so I didn't see it in its infancy. But like being here a couple of years and seeing all the iterations, I'm like, oh yeah, I understand where it's at now. I'm pretty happy with where it's at and everything. But everyone else who's like coming in on newer wave or is like experiencing some of the features for the first time is like, this is confusing. This needs to change. This needs to be done. It's like we've come a long way in a year. Like there's so much that has changed and has been fixed and like kept together. Like a funny one that I remember is when they had a limit on the number of communities you could be a part of. I don't know if anyone remembers the purge.
Yes. Is that still a thing or no?
No, not a thing anymore. Because I talked to Kirby about it. It disproportionately affects operators on the platform. So you look at like the golden example, the golden goose. Like Goose has got more than the limit of communities that he owns, let alone the number of communities he's a part of. And the way that the CRM works for Wingman is they have to be a member in the community. So that account has thousands of potentially thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands at some point, because there's 180K Skoolers, right? So it's one of those limits that just didn't make sense, and they figured out another way to get rid of Linda and all the other scammers we had. the bot purge.
That's right. Yeah, shout out to Goose, man. If I went out to the Austin IRL. Actually, that's where Evan and I did not meet. We were supposed to. It was your birthday then, right, Evan?
Yeah. I mean, we hung out in the same room, but didn't really like cross paths. And then,
yeah, and that was honestly that was August, right? August.
That was on my birthday, September 14th.
September. Oh, okay. Shoot. September. Oh, yeah, that's right. August was it. Anyways, so yeah, that was. I would say whenever I started becoming more adamant about or more serious with this, because then I met other cool people. I was like, oh, this is dope. And yeah, IRLs are so fun. Picture fun. And then basically just became like die hard. I was like, dude, this is sweet, because I've been a part of different platforms in the past, but nothing. I mean, not just seeing people on a continual basis and hangouts like this, right? It's just super dope. I tell all my friends in real life, I'm like, man, entrepreneurship is the loneliest journey in the world, man. It's nobody cares about what you do, what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go. But we're all just hey, man, just like my stuff or give a comment, because show some love to your boy or something, right? And then it's okay, cool. But other than that, it's cool to be able to hop on things like this, and I feel like Skool's really encapsulated that. Obviously, community, and then with the IRL, it's just a whole nother layer on top of that. So it's awesome. I love it.
Shout out IRLs, bro. Literally the best thing imaginable. One of my current best friends, I met him off Skool, and now he's my workout buddy. We just shoot the shit over text all the time. He got me a free membership at his gym, and so I work out with him all the time. And it is sick, because I love my normal friends to death, but they're unmotivated and just want to kind of drink and all that shit. And that just I still love them to death. I hung out with most of them yesterday, but kind of Hormozy style, they're not necessarily going to help me towards my goals much. But this guy I met off Skool, bro, we both talking about, hey, in 10 years, do you think we could be deca millionaires? What? If I had that conversation with one of my friends, they would rip into me.
Right.
Rip. Jack, who the heck do you think you are, bro? They would just rip into me, because they don't really understand the online space.
Right. No, and it's cool, because once you start thinking like that, it's just better. It's self future pacing, and then for yourself, for the other person, it's man, these ideas can only grow and fester to cultivate into something bigger and better and greater. And then I feel like it's just like a muscle, you're getting more reps or get more thought processes with that, and it's just it makes more sense that things will come to fruition, and then y'all can have better ideas and have more things realize. I mean, I never thought I would be seeing people like this anytime soon. It just wasn't a thing that I had. Fucking preach, yeah, man. And I love it. I love. I mean, shoot. Ever since I didn't actually feel it. So whenever I met Evan at the third IRL, Evan? 'Cause
Yeah,
the first
I
one
mean,
we didn't really meet. Then it was like now. I mean, now we'd be talking on a continual basis, and I love it. You know, Evan's awesome, Skool's awesome, and then but yeah, Goose. Whenever that first thing happened out in Austin, I was really skeptical. I was like, man, like kind of scared. I was like, I don't know, like just nervous. I don't know why.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna go meet a bunch of weirdos on the internet from this app that you met? What are
Right.
you doing? Dude, how old
Right.
are you? Are you like, dude, what, like, you're gonna be met? Come on, this is weird, dude.
Yeah, and it was dope. Everybody was super awesome and receiving, and I was like, oh, dude, like this is dope. I mean, my kind of people, right? And then it just kind of took off from there. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Best thing
Like,
ever. So right.
The what's it called? Most recently, I went to a Toronto IRL, which actually I grinded for. So I went to bed at like 1 maybe a.m. because I was just studying for a midterm or something, and then I go to wake up at 5 to catch a bus that I bought midnight the night before.
Love it.
Actually, a train. Get in a train. Don't even sleep, because that's the thing with school is like I could just work on school for 6 hours, which I did in my train ride, and like I get to the end of the train ride, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to sleep. Like I was supposed to take a nap.
yeah.
And then I get to the Toronto IRL, I just have an absolute blast. But the whole tension in my family that whole time was my mom's like, have I taught you nothing? Like, are you an idiot? Like you're going to meet random people on the internet and you bought the train ticket the night before. Like I knew I was gonna go like 2 weeks in advance. I just forgot to buy the tickets. But to her, she's like, are you trying to die? Like, do you want to get stabbed and murdered and like and
2011 Facebook, like, what is this?
yeah. she's like, how, like I don't understand. Has our 20 years of parenting gone to waste? Like, what, you have no head on your shoulder? And I was like, I'm trying my best to explain it to you, but I just don't think I can. Like, it's hard to get it if you're not on school.
It's like, hop in with me. We're going. Come join. Yeah, no. Picture Funk says went to Phoenix for the Goose. I almost went to Phoenix. That's so awesome. That's I used to live out there, Phoenix, Arizona, and that would have been dope. I would have been able to meet you, Picture Funk. That would have been sick. I got my old roommate's still out there, but some family stuff ended up happening. So I was like, yeah, gotta do that first. But yeah, no.
When Fixer Funk is Sarah, she was on last episode 7, and she's been on pretty much most of the episodes.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually ended up seeing that. That's right. Makes sense. I think from seeing the Sarah and travel from Ohio. Oh, from Ohio? Oh, that's awesome. Holy moly. Ohio. I'm trying to think like how far Ohio is. How far is that? How far is that travel, Sarah? Damn. Yeah,
I mean, it's closer than I am.
Yeah. Holy crap. Yeah, I the most recent one, kind of like you, Jack. There was the most recent one that I went to was in Dallas, where Evan's at, and I flew. It took about 6 hours. Jesus, shnikes. Yeah, that's a trip. But hey, I felt like it would have been worth it, because yeah, like Dallas was, I think, a 3.5 hour drive from Austin, and I'd slept probably. I stayed up kind of late for my normal work stuff, my ATMs, like I was mentioning, to like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I woke up at like 7, 8 o'clock to make it out there at noon, and I was running on fumes, man. But but that's where Evan and I actually like linked up and started talking, and I was like, wait a second, I saw you the last time, but we didn't present anything because I was like nervous or something. But and the rest is history, man, and here we are. So
I think everybody needs to go to a school IRL, get in for, especially if you're a schooler. Like once you're $9 or $99, whatever plan you're on, like once you've been on it for a couple months and you engage in the community, it's always cool to see in schoolers too, because like I remember getting into the community and being like, oh man, I'm not leveled up enough to talk to anybody, and oh, I gotta put in all this work, and then seeing all the new people come in and they're like still level 1, level 2, level 3, and you see a lot of people at like level 4, 5, 6, but then you remember like, all right, it was easy to get to that level because like it gets addicting and you get onto it. But then that level 7 and that level 8 grind is like, oh, so hard in any community, but in Skoolers when you're just like talking to so many people and like trying to get up there. And I mean, Sarah's number 2 on the leaderboard, the first woman to hit level 9 under Skoolers. So like she knows the grind that it takes to stay at the top of the leaderboard.
Damn.
Like it's cool to see all that, but then to get on calls like this and get in person when you can, like that's where the real like you said, meeting Evan, making the connection, and like becoming friends, right? That's where I started this off of Hermosi's advice, off of was it Gary V said it. Like I'm trying to think of other people, but it's pretty much just go live. Like that's what 2026 is about. Is just you just go live, right?
Yeah,
and now that Skool allows you to go live, and Evan's going to teach us how to use OBS, we can just go live on Skool and broadcast everywhere. And then cross-platform is easy, and we don't even need something like StreamYard.
Yeah, I mean, shout out StreamYard, seems like a cool place. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I recently ran a 5-day challenge for my school, and one of the first things I mentioned, like day one, is I said, "Do you guys want to make money on Skool?" People were like, "Yes." I'm like, "Do you want to make money by clicking one button?" People said yes. I'm like, "All right." I share my screen. I go on my community homepage, and I command plus until I'm all the way zoomed on the go live button, and I say click this. I say click this every day, once a day, and eventually you'll make money.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, there's been times you were talking about like kind of just like forgetting that you're working. I think Evan, the first time that, or maybe was it the first or second time that we went on a live call? It was like 5 a.m. or something. Like,
yeah, we're always like talking. It's like the only time we ever hook up. It's like this is the only time I talk to you during the middle of the day.
Yeah. I was like, dang, but I love it. You know, it's just like shoot, because you know, it's just school would just be having that type of platform. I can't imagine doing level 8 level. I just got to I think level 7 on Skoolers.
6 or 7.
7.
7?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm glad that 5-year-old didn't hear you. We gone nuts right there.
Okay, let me say it louder.
Oh shoot, I got a bird coming up. Want to join?
Well, I encourage everybody to like. That's pretty much the start of my like. I don't think you guys, all 3 of you, know the story of Pat. When I got in when my son was was waiting for my son to be born in the hospital. Saw the Hermosi video, was just on Skool. Baby was born. You're busy. Like you don't have time for everything, right? And then eventually, I found I had gotten fired, terminated without cause previously. So I was looking for work real hardcore. Found IRL businesses to work for. Got into agreements with the owners, and it just didn't work. They wasn't what was expected. It was just bad work environment. Wasn't what I wanted. Wasn't what we agreed on. Didn't work out. I got my friend who's in storage, like self-storage, to start his school community with my affiliate code. Original affiliate, still an affiliate, still in the $99 plan. Heck yeah, cha-ching. Thank you. Nice. Shout out to that guy. But then from there, he was like, hey, what if we did Google Ads for this? And then I met, through networking and being on Skool, I met the guy who runs Google Ads Masterclass, and I'm the operator there, and that's what I do full time now. So I just did that through getting on calls and meeting people, and still I'm in it's the Hermosi phases, right? Of now I'm at that point where it's saying no to most new things, unless it's a call like this. Like I'm not talking to other people. I'm past that curve. But for everybody else getting started, brand new community on Skool, no new members, less than 100 members, whatever you feel is below your threshold, go into Skoolers and talk to everybody and get on calls with people. Because Sarah, me, Ryan, I'm not putting myself up there with them, but so many other people like this that I've had the chance to talk to is simply because I was active on Skool, and then we got on a call, also, and then we got on a live.
You also just had the chance to talk to them. It's crazy. The evolution of a Skool owner is you start and you're everywhere but your own group. And now, literally never go off my own group. I barely even go to Skoolers anymore, and I love Skoolers. But I'm only ever in my own group. And I think that's just kind of what happens. And it's very interesting. Every once in a while, I put out a poll in my group, and I say, where do you guys spend your time on Skool? And I ask your own group or other groups. And every time it's people are in other people's groups. And I think that's just normal. You almost have to unlock the pleasure or the gift of being able to spend all your time in your own group. Because I spend all my time in my own group, and I still grow by like 20 members a day just because of discovery. It's craziness.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And
other
that's a
people,
huge
other
thing
people are
too.
doing the work for you now. Like they're
Yeah.
out there spreading the word.
It's the network effect too of like getting to connect with people, right? Like Sarah put in the chat there, like, yeah, Corey lives like 5 minutes away from me. We go to the gym together. Like, and it's simply because I had the opportunity to get to go and meet him, right? And so it's the same thing like with the school discovery coming up soon, like getting better and better and better. Like I think that's the difference for other school communities is when you're serving schoolers, like you're most active in other schoolers communities, and schoolers want to spend time in other schoolers communities, whereas like somebody who's just in the platform for gardening or beekeeping or whatever, right? Someone who's just there for personal finance or whatever, that's going to be a slightly different sort of user. So the poll would probably be different, right? Different audiences, but still, it's crazy. The school discovery and everything coming up and all these opportunities to get. Jack, I had a question for you. I'd like specifically wanted to ask about the purge. Like if you could explain what that was and like how that happened, because I think it was really cool for just to get to see and experience.
Yeah. Okay, first, Fix Your Funk said I should network in other groups. 100%. I have 2 frameworks I teach. I call it the top 5 secret sauce and a leaderboard leader. Teach everybody, and I try to do it my best, but it's just a season of life I'm in right now. Like the last kind of 30 days to the next 15 days or so, I'm cleaning up my own stuff. So that's why I'm in my own group. But I know I get the power of networking for sure. School is crazy for networking. The Purge. Holy smokes, the Purge. Okay, so I can't share my screen on here, can I?
I think you can, but it's probably best to just talk about it. I don't think we're going to end up sharing this one because we've been talking about communities and stuff, but we've been given permission to share these lives in Skoolers if we don't have direct call to actions to people or like to communities. So like I think I could edit it out I can't just rip the live recording and send it out. And I mean, I'm not going to. If other people want to share it, that's great, but I got to figure out a way to get us to talk about our communities without there being a call to action to like, hey, join it. I mean, the call to action is go start your own community. I mean, go watch Matthew's podcast. It's probably better than this one because we're just live right now.
Did you guys see the coolest thing recently? Go to School Discovery and click on create your own. You automatically get referred by somebody. School's like giving away money to anybody in your group. They automatically like say that person invited you.
So can I explain how that system works for you?
Yeah.
That's not new. That's been around for a long time.
Really?
When you go to create a school community, school automatically assigns the affiliate to somebody. So if you're not in anybody's community, I don't remember exactly the routing of how it works, but if you're not in anybody's school community and you're just on Skool and you go to create your account without an affiliate code, it still gets assigned some way. But I was just in Wendy's group last, and then I went to go create a community and it assigned it to Wendy. Then I went to Jack's group, and then I went to create a community and it assigned it to Jack. So it automatically attributes the affiliate to whichever person's community you were in last, unless you're clicking on somebody's specific referral code to create the community.
That's not how it works because I'm getting referred by the same guy and I just visited 2 other communities.
Yeah, I mean, I got like last time I went to go do it, I was referred by somebody who I doesn't even have. I've never been in their community, and I've never clicked on their link. I'm like, how the hell is she referring me? Like, there's no way in hell that I would have gone through her in any kind of manner. I mean, it's like I know the person, but I never would have clicked on a link. So I was kind of confused about some of the attribution here lately because it always made sense before. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going through that person's group. That makes sense. Or, hey, like I'm cookied for.
Yeah, I think that's why it confused me is because the attribution doesn't make sense anymore. I think that's
it didn't. It hasn't like the past few months or a couple of months.
That's the way I explain it is the way it's supposed to work. I don't know how it works when there's no direct affiliate code linked, but I think there is because I just tried again and it is just only affiliating to Wendy for some reason. So I think it is like a cookie issue, like you said, Evan. So there's probably something going on there. Because that has happened before where even if you click on the affiliate, it still lists somebody else's name. Like that was a glitch that happened before.
Yeah, you know what it probably is? Lack of polishing. I'm so excited for the polish. I'm so excited for the polish now.
I was thinking
So
for Gremlins.
yeah. Okay, so The Purge. Let me talk about it without no CGA.
Yes,
So
yeah.
The Purge. So have you guys watched the movie The Purge or know the concept?
Yes.
Okay, so for anybody, because I've actually told people like, oh yeah, I just did The Purge, and they're like, who? Like they don't know the concept. So The Purge is a movie where government turns off the government for like 12 hours, and then so it's anarchy. Like there's murderers going through the streets. There's like raids. They break shop windows, steal stuff. It's just literal anarchy, and it's a really interesting movie because it's very like what would actually happen if they turned off government, and everybody knew about it for 12 hours on purpose. And I think in The Purge, it's like for a population, like make sure the population doesn't grow too much. So, anyways, all I wanted to do was on December 24th and 25th not log on to school. And so I was talking with some of my friends on Skool, like we were having a call, and we were thinking about it. And I was like, yeah, I just don't want to go online because I know myself, I'm going to have a full green thing by the time my account hits a year. And I was like, how sick would it be to be full green, but then the 24th and 25th, absolute gray? I mean, that'd be pretty sick. It would show that like my head's kind of on the right trunk or whatever. Because like spend time with your family, don't be addicted to your phone, like things I already preach. So I was like, I'm just.
But also, no shame to the 365s out there. I'm representing.
No shame. No shame. I mean, it takes 10 activities. You could do 10 activities like that and then go hang out with your families. Yeah. I thought it would just be a little cool thing to be like 365 and then 2 blanks. And people are like, what are the blanks? And they go, and it's Christmas Eve and Christmas. I thought that would be cool. So that was the initial idea. And then I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do with my community when I'm gone for 2 days? And I really like the idea of scavenger hunts within your community. But so I started thinking scavenger hunt. I'm like, just scavenger hunts alone is kind of boring. And then I started to like think about what do I hate about school? And I was like, I don't hate it because I understand it now. But when I first logged on, I hated how many like boundaries I kept running into. Like I would run into a wall, like can't sell promo, run into another wall, that still counts as sell promo, run into another wall, that also counts as sell promo, run into a wall, run into a wall, run to a wall. And I know that people newer to the platform just do the same thing as me. They just run into walls until eventually they realize literally no call to actions, nothing. Like just you cannot call to action at all. That's the rule. But you don't really get that until it's too late. Like I'm banned from a certain I'm banned from a certain community that's like a huge community.
No.
And it's because I ran into a million walls, and like that's on me. I take full responsibility for it. But so I was like, I hated when I was getting into it because obviously if you get banned and you get like told that you're a nincompoop and told that you're such a bad person, you're like, that doesn't feel good. I'm just trying to get used to this place. And so I was like, how about I'm going to become, because there's those schools where they're like advertising schools, right? Like you go on, you make your post. That's the goal of it. That's not my school. I'm here to build the best schools in the world. That's all I do. And then people can just follow along. That's it. But I was like, what if all those rules that I hate running into, what if they just didn't exist for 48 hours when I'm gone? And so I was like, that'd be pretty cool. And then I decided to call it The Purge because I'm like, guys, I'm not going to be online. And I only have one other moderator. And I told her, like, she can just go do whatever she wants. She doesn't have to moderate. And I said, I'm not going to be online. Do your worst. I challenged my people. I was like, do your worst. Like, just let loose, self-promo all you want. I called it the 100 posts challenge. So in the only pinned post for the entire Purge, it was like, Purge. I had a Loom video of me. I held my camera, my Spotify up, and I played the Purge like sirens, like at the start of it. And then I said something about the Purge, and I was like, "Do your worst." And the 100 post challenge was like, I bet you that you don't have the balls to make 100 self-promoting posts in a row. And then people did it. Like the people were like, "I'm part of 100 post gang, 100 post gang, 100 post gang," and I logged on at the end, and there were people. It would just be like, I'm not gonna call out anybody because I don't want to like drag their name through the sand, but it would be like one of my really good friends on my group, his name, same post, same wording, just copy paste, anarchy. And so I just told people like, have fun with it. I have 3 rules in my group. It's have fun, make it easy, and don't take yourself too seriously. So I'm like, at least don't break those rules. Like more on the fact of like have fun and don't take yourself too seriously. And I was like, just do whatever you want, purge. And man, it was a bit of a social experiment. I have a summarizing video on my Skool, but my summary would be 48 hours, way too long. People started getting burnt out. Yeah, people started getting burnt out and annoyed, and their notifications got flooded. So I think if I were to do a purge again, I would do a purge, and I would also say, click these 3 buttons to turn off your notifications for my group while you were in the purge, because you're going to get flooded. Because if you make 100 posts and you get like 100 likes and you have likes turned on, you're cooked. I got so many notifications.
Yeah, I was liking everybody's post, and then for everybody who was in the 100, I was copying their post and posting it for them.
Did you actually?
And then the only post that I actually made was me. It was like, Jack is my next guest, and it had the 2 links.
It
and
did
rather than
really well.
reposting, I was just commenting. I was commenting below. Bump, just bumping
like
it back to
5
the top of the
minutes.
feed. So like everyone's putting in all this massive work, like copy, paste, post, going back, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, bump. Watching TV.
Nice.
Oh, bump. I was like, I had like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve where I'm just sitting there like nothing was going on. We're just watching TV or hanging out. And I'm like, this is fun.
Yeah. And I mean, so now I have this like kind of clickbait title. I had like 380 members during the purge, and I got 6,600 and something activities on Christmas Eve.
Sheesh.
And because of that, I hit 20th in money. Crazy. And I hit, and this is my best fact ever, I hit 67th in the world in 67 days since the founding of my Skool. That on Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day, I think it was 67 days. So 6-7 twice, and guess how much my premium costs?
$6-7.
$67 for premium a month.
That's
been like that for months. It's hilarious. Yeah, it was so funny. So when I came back, because I was like, there's so much to go through. I don't want to do it all in one go. My only post when I came back was 6-7 in 6-7 for 6-7. And then I put the 6-7 emoji or GIF, and I said, does anybody know what that means? And that was a post, and people freaked out. Like everybody commented under it. But what a social experiment. If you are to do a purge in your own group, what we found and we discussed in my group is keep it 24 hours max. Show people how to turn off notifications, and do it like some people wanted it monthly. I'm going to do it quarterly, because it's crazy. It's just such chaos. I think the best benefit, I asked people at the end, actually, I'll ask you guys as a test, why do you think I did the purge? Like, what was my goal?
Well, it's just engagement, right? Like you do nothing, you get engagement, and then it creates that social net that tethers more members to each other because they're all actually doing it themselves, right?
There you go. This guy is a genius. So I said, it's not engaged. I didn't care about engagement. It was, I want my members to become friends with each other more. Because if most people join a group and they become friends with the owner, and then everybody else, they're just kind of friends as a byproduct, unless it's a really big group, like Skoolers, right? So like, how can I detach people's kind of love for the owner to loving each other? And I was like, well, if I'm gone for 2 days and they can only interact with each other, they're probably going to like get to know each other pretty well, even if it's in a spammy fashion. And so that was actually my goal right out the gates, is I was like, how I'm going to get these people to love each other, because they're going to do so much chaos together, get so many repetitions of being around each other. And apparently it did, because apparently people, like, they say, I come back to the Skoolyard just to chat with, like, I know that my friend like Jake chats with Chris, and it's my favorite thing in the world is when I make a random post and then I come back 2 hours later and there's like 17 comments or something, and 11 of those comments is just Jake, Chris, Jake, Chris, Jake, and they just had a complete conversation about who knows what. And I'm like, I literally commented on under one of my posts today of one of their back and forths, and I said, you guys going back and forth like this made my day. Because I remember when I was really small, when I was like 30 people, and I had one back and forth like that under one of my posts. Because when you start out, it's all forced. Like I tell everybody, I made 42 posts before I got one comment. So people are like, oh, okay, that's the type of work you got to do. Made 42 posts before I got one comment, and then I remember when I was like at 30 members or something, I saw that one back and forth, and I was like, oh my god, I've done it. People are talking to each other. Like that was the biggest like indication of like, okay, something cool is happening. People are talking to each other. I think that's the yeah.
Dang,
But anyways, Purge was crazy.
that's wild. I love that though. Yeah, I'm still on the smaller side. Not at 100 members just yet, but I know exactly what you mean. It's like in the beginning, it's like throwing stuff out there. No one say anything. I'm like, guys, please talk to each other. Like, like, and some of these people are friends I know, obviously in real life, and they would be asking me stuff, and I'm like, yo, just go in there and say the same thing you just told me. Just put it in a post, and I would just be like, yo, like, let me walk you through this, and then now the momentum is much better, but yeah, no, especially at like that 30-40 mark. Whew, rough.
Yeah. No, it's rough. Like you got like 30 people in there, and you're like 30 is a lot of people. If I tried to put 30 people in my home, it would be packed.
Right.
But it's a ghost town, and you're just like, I keep shouting into the void, and nobody listens. Yeah.
Like, say something, guys. I'm like, dang.
Yeah. Please say anything. Please put a GIF on the start here. One of my start here's at the start was like, blah blah blah, whatever my school's about. Comment a GIF to tell us you're alive, to show sign of life.
I think I implemented something like that too. I saw it somewhere. I'm like, I like that. And again, like we mentioned earlier, like who doesn't like GIFs? So the next thing is, yeah, and I feel like once people see that it's like easy enough to make a comment or to say something, it's like, yeah, it's not scary, but it's funny. Even as a community owner, at those 30 to 40 mark, I was just like, help me, Lord, put something out there and just like for kids. And I'm like, hey guys, you can do this too. And they're just like, they're probably like, nah, man, I see the way you be doing it. Like,
you want to know one of the craziest things I've done recently is I put a post out and people have said like, wow, Jack, you're a genius. I was like, I don't know, lucky guess. I said, how do you get your members to post? ? Tell me your secrets. And then I turned off comments on the post.
Oh.
And so people had to make a post talking about how they got members to post. I got like 4 or 5 posts from that, and people were like, wow, that was a really good way of getting members to post. And I was like, it's something to ponder about for sure.
I like that. You had mentioned scavenger hunts. Like what I guess any of y'all that you have seen or that you have liked or that you would want to implement?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's something I forgot to mention is I did run a scavenger hunt at the same time. How did I do it? I had like 20 doors that you had to go through, which was just a post. Every door was a post, and it was organized in the classroom. There was 4 classrooms, and each classroom had 5 doors within it, and the last door would unlock the gate to the next classroom. So there's 4 classrooms. First one was like part 1. Part 2, part 3, part 4 are locked, like private. And then you have to go through the 5 to unlock the keyword that I just put in a form on Go High Level, and then that automatically sends out the school email with Zapier, blah, 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 blah. That keyword, if said right, sends them the email, it unlocks part 2, and then they go through it. So that was my way of doing it. It actually didn't work. Like I had 2 people complete it, and I've got like a 300 people group.
Because you did it at the same time as the purge.
Yeah, because it was like, yo, this is the purge. You're supposed to escape the purge. And I forgot to explain, but like the thing I gave away at the end of escaping the purge is like worth like $2,000. Like I paid $2,000 for it. And I think like 2 people got it, and they were already premium members, so they already had it. I'm like, wow, I communicated the incentive for the escape room terribly, so badly, because I don't think I mentioned it anywhere. I was just like, escape. Yeah.
Interesting. What other I guess examples of either that y'all have done or that y'all have seen as far as like scavenger hunts?
Well, the school scavenger hunt, that's the biggest one, right? Or not the biggest one, but the best one I saw. You guys saw that? Like who was it by? It was like sometime earlier this winter winter or something. It was the school scavenger hunt by like. You know what I'm talking about, Pat? Anybody know what I'm talking
I
about?
remember seeing it. I didn't participate or like.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was really good, and I wanted to do it because it
Wait,
seemed like they
explain.
put a lot of effort. Okay, so there was a group, and you could only get into the group by unlocking a code, and you got the code from a couple's group. So you got the code from like I think it's called School Buddies, from the School Cat as a group, School Dogs, I think, maybe Hiking Trails, like Mindy's group. So you had those schools, if not more. Ryan Duncan did it too, or no, Ryan Duncan did his own apparently. And so they would give you a code. So it would be like funk, or it would be like cat with a K, or it would be like something that got you into the scavenger hunt. And then it was like really complex. Like I thought it was super cool. It was a good case study, but I don't know if it ever took off or if they do something weird because they're at like last time I checked, they were at like 9 members, which probably means they did a big purge and kicked everybody out.
It could just
So
be
let me-
a pop-up group.
Maybe. Let me look it up. School scavenger hunt.
So those sorts of things are really cool, but again, that's one of those things that's like the project mostly for schoolers, not really for the other millions of users on Skool, right? Specifically
Yeah.
for your group, like we haven't done a scavenger hunt, but we're Google Ads in the money category. So we run just a workshop. If you show up every week to the workshop, do the assignment in the workshop, post for feedback, which is part of the assignment, and then provide like a testimonial, or like not necessarily on us, but like your experience with Google Ads and how it went. And then I think there's a couple other things. They win their money back for joining the workshop. We're doing that with the freemium model. So that's been working well as like a sort of like, again, it's an activity for the community, not really like a scavenger hunt, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think the coolest part about our jobs as school owners is gamifying.
Yeah.
Like I think school already does such a damn good job. Like you could just have levels and you're kind of fine. But like, okay, how can I make the levels better? Like I was reading this book called The Art of Community, and it talks a lot about how people feel a sense of community when they have a role in the community. It's like no crap. If you're a moderator, obviously you feel super involved in that community. And so I was thinking like, can I get people like, let's say you get to level 5, I'll send you a DM and I like bestow a role upon you, and it's like, hey, you're in charge of posting the Win Wednesdays or something.
Yeah, that's the kind of
I
stuff
think
you
that
want
would-
to do.
Yeah, I think that would be
I
cool.
have a whole bunch of like that's what my school groups are about. The playground.
Okay.
It's about tools and technology and techniques to gamify and increase engagement and make. It's not. I don't care about making a real community. Like everything that it takes to actually make a community a community. I've been part of. Gaming community since I was like 7, or I guess I started playing games when I was 7. I started joining communities when I was 9, and so like I've been part of the online community space in different aspects for the past like freaking 30 years or whatever, coming up on 30 years, and so yeah, like the techniques that they use to like build your guild and here like level people up and keep people like moving from one game to the next, because I have people that I've known like my entire life, and I say I don't even play like Diablo anymore like I used to, but like they're still like, hey, yeah, I got this guy on my phone. It's like known him for forever. We've met in life a few times, but yeah, I mean, moving from one community to another, learning all of those kind of things, like what really brings people together, especially when you don't have like that particular game to rally around. But if you just take those same strategies as far as like, well, give them some sort of game, then give them something to work towards together, give them like a joint mission, and then like the shared purpose thing, but then compete against them. So like cooperative competition is the best way to bring people together.
Agreed. That's why like in my group since day 1, I've had the 2 teams. I've got Team East and Team West, which it means nothing. But I've just got 2 teams, and people love it. They're just like,
exactly.
Team East, Team West, and it means nothing, does nothing, it accomplishes nothing. But people just love it because they're like, I'm on that team, rah rah rah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Every community will be different too, but that's at the core of it. We're talking about is culture, and there's like an infinite
Yeah.
number of technologies and teachings and books and things that you can do, but it's just like alignment under a shared purpose or passion and agreed upon ways of like interacting with each other, culture that creates that powerful school community. Because I like a lot of the ones in the money category struggle with that more because it's the money category. Like the thing is the money. They want the lesson, they want the teaching out of it, right? So to actually get the engagement to go up and have the value and monetize, like of course competing in the games because it's the money category is tough already. But then to also have the community aspect behind it, unless you have something specific like the bank card thing, and you can create like I'm on team red card, I'm on team blue card. Like every community will be different in some way, right? But it's still aligning that cultural element, so that it's not just a wasteland.
And that's perfect because like that's what I'm trying to bring with the playground is like if you're a money category people, then it's like here like all of the advice around here. Yeah, this is how you create your community culture. Like here, throw the party thing. Like Jeff, who just won the money category. It was part of our Austin school group or whatever. He was just like thank you for like my shout out to Jeff. For dropping my gems, and it's like this is just like everything that we in the community space are just like take for granted. It's like here's how you get people to be community. It's like, oh shoot, really? Okay, yeah, that makes total sense. But then on the other side of that, I want to give people that are in the community space like coaches or whatever, like the tools. They need to become more sticky, like give them, because you got to have like, what am I actually giving my members? Like just advice, like what, a classroom?
Mhm.
It's like, no, give them like tools, give them some sort of like little technology piece that's like now here they use this every day. It brings them back on platform. So yeah, like because I'm a Notion wizard, like I've been leading that
Nice.
group for a long time, and so yeah, to bring like the power of Notion and AI and automation to schoolers and give just like this cross pollination of like what, yeah, give the tech
Yeah.
to the community people and give the community to the tech people.
Do you want to hear the craziest idea I've ever done for a lead magnet?
So
One of my
like
lead
introduction to the YouTube video right there.
Yeah, there you go. One of my lead magnets is do a survey. It's like a little game kind of personality test, and then I refer you to 3 groups that aren't my own.
Nice.
And the reason behind that is because if people are on school groups that are perfect for them, so like if you love robotics, I'm not going to tell you to join the Skoolyard, really.
Right.
But if you love robotics, I'll bring you to the school, the robotics school, right? And so like a personality test that gets kind of an idea of what they like, and then refers them to 3 groups that aren't mine. But it's when they join, it says Jack Robinson, aka Charlie West, invited you.
Yeah.
That's a win-win because it's a win for them. They're going to have fun. They're going to meet like-minded people. And it's a win for me because while they're having fun, they're going to remember, oh, Jack invited me. That was pretty cool. And it's a win for the platform because I don't care if people are in other groups and not mine. I always believe that like people are always like, oh, you can't cut into my pie. Like if Pat is winning, if Evan's winning, Adriel's winning, then I can't, I must be losing, right? Like here, look, even on this screen, this screen is a pie, right? Like Evan, you guys all have a slice. Hey, if you guys take more slices, I must lose slices. No. That only applies if it's a short-term game.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing short-term games, that's when you lose slices of the pie. If I need to make $100 tomorrow and someone makes $100, maybe he cut into my pie. But we're not doing short-term games on Skool. We're doing the longest-term game. Like I want to be a school owner for the rest of my life.
Yep.
And
School
in
of
order for that and so the mindset shift is not people cutting into my pie. It's we're all just baking the same pie. Let's make this pie as tasty, as big, as fun as possible. And I think that's a huge mindset shift, and one that traditional marketing agencies, where I come from, they have the opposite. They've got a scarcity mindset. If you win, I'm losing. And therefore, I have to win more to make you lose. But everybody on Skool is like, guys, I'm not even winning. My group has no engagement. But you know what? I'm going to help you win because you seem cool. And I think that's what's really cool about Skool.
Yeah, and I mean that's why I brought Adriel on here too, because I knew like your vibe and like and I'm like a wholehearted supporter of that. I'm like I've been helping other people, blow up their groups for the past 3 years, and I still never had my own, but I'm finally like taking the step to do it, to bring my expertise to the table. But yeah, it's like, the pursuit of more, that's all that's about. It's just like, here, let's just like win. Everybody just like, here, free money. Like, I get money, you get money. Let's like get your family money. Everybody gets some money. And then it's like, here, take some of that money and then start a school group and then bring more people on and let's just do the thing.
And also hopefully make enough money where you realize, oh wait, money just solves my money problems.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why it's like, then here, transition people off to like us, where it's like, here, let's figure out what you like, bro. Let's like you like this, you like that. Here, go experiment with it. And then here's the tool and the playbook that you need.
It's the funniest thing. I talk to people and they tell me something super niche, and they're like, but there's no way I can make money like about that online or on Skool. I'm like, oh, you're like a little weirdo. You're gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna make so much money on Skool. Like, I had my friend who has nothing to do with online marketing at all, and I explained a little bit of what I was doing, and he concluded, and I still laugh every time I hear the sentence. He concluded, he's like, wait, so Jack, because he's known me since grade 1. He goes, so wait, Jack, you're getting paid like quite a bit of money to just be your regular annoying self? And it's like, yeah, I am. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's like we're just being weirdos on a platform together and finding other people with their weird things too. It's like it's lovely, that's for sure. I mean, I think even again, shout out to Jeff for winning the school games. Whenever he talked to me, he was just like, it's like bank bonus. He's like, what's a bank bonus? He's like, I don't work at the bank, man. And I was just like, no, like anybody can actually get these bank bonuses. He's like, what? And then we had a whole conversation about it. And then he had got me to get on those like those little mini pods or like podcasts at the IRL events that Evan actually also got to do as well. And it was like a whole thing. And I was like, yeah. I went to explaining how that's a whole thing. And now I have my community. It's kind of like I guess you can say like lead magnet. Interestingly enough, I've actually brought people together that I haven't talked to in over 5 to 10 years that I've obviously met through my life. And now they've come into my school community who I guess we would like, I have no idea what they've been interested in the past for 5-10 years. It's like lives have totally changed since then. And now they're just like, hey dude, I've checked your stuff out and like we're over here getting results. And I'm just like, dude, like this is awesome. I'm like, I've now found a way to have something bring everybody together. And it's just like, it's really random thing called bank bonuses as far as my community goes. And they're able to make some cash on the side, like leveraging what we talked about in my community. And it's like, sweet. It's like, yeah, man, like I would love, I just want everybody to get results because it feels really good to be able to get somebody some results and get them success. And that's at least that's what I focus on, because that's where the fulfilling parts. You said the whole like money thing. It's like, that's what I tell people. I'm like, man, like I kind of created this school thing just so I could have friends and be active with people and see what's up and like just solve problems and see what people's goals and dreams are, that abundance mindset. Because my day job or my ATM business, that's what I do. I mean, that's like my normal stuff, but I don't see anybody. Like I just do my own thing, and it's been able to, it's cool being able to have something, this random platform called Skool with these random people all across the world. And we're just like here hanging out and chilling. And we have other people, even in our chat and our comments. It's like, I think it's a blessing. It's an awesome thing, man. And I love it. It's okay. I see you get all the way. Yeah, man. So that's just my 2 cents on it.
Yeah. I mean, I started my group because that just reminded me. I started my group. It was $1 a year. And why I did that, because I thought that was like a paywall. And I invited my friends from college into it using the email invite. Mm-hmm. And so I got to like 12 people and we just messed around in it. And then someone paid the $1 a year and I was like, what? What?
Yes.
No, I was like, what are you doing? Like, why did you pay me $1? Like, what? And then I changed it to $1 a month because I'm like, hey, let me 12x my revenue. and then someone buys the $1 a month and I was like, what is happening right now? And then all of a sudden, I mean, yikes, stuff has happened really fast for my group.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I did something like that initially too. I sent it to my friend and I was just testing something out, and they ended up same thing. It was like $1, and they bought it. I was like, wait, what? No, you're not supposed to do that. I was trying to get you in like through the whatever it's called. Basically, you send them the email and whatnot. And I was like, thanks. I'm like, we're still homies, you know. Like, he got that. I was like, that's hilarious. But it's interesting to see the way that we all end up communicating with one another, and then it's like an extra, I guess, like sense of belief. It's like, hey, you know what? It's $1. Let's just do this. Let's see what happens. And then it's just like a party of like, 10 to 20, 30 weirdos. And then over time, it just grows into what I would say a beautiful mess. And then everybody's kind of like doing the thing and finding and seeing what it can pivot and become. So that's one of the things that I'm really excited about. Like I still, as far as my group, it's not over 100 yet. I think, I don't know. I know I'm above 75, but I mean, talking to Evan and talking to other people, it's like I'm just trying to get people results, trying to have people like it and appreciate it, because a lot of these people have never been on the platform, and then just trying to see like where it can go, because I know a lot of people. Back to Jeff, he had asked like if ATMs are just like something that I'm talking about in the community, and I mean I will, but I didn't know. I tried to convince so many people to get to the ATM business, and they're just like, nah, bro, that sounds like a lot of work. And I'm just like, it is. Like, so, but as far as like bank bonuses, I was like, man, I can literally get anybody results. I can get you paid. And basically, as long as you have a pulse and you just want to like follow some steps, it's like, bam, do this, get some cash. And it's just like almost like bribing, like ethically bribing you with money to join my group and then make a post. That's actually a weird way. Like Evan actually explained that to me. It's like what it's become, and then people we just start talking, what I guess, to me more specific, I had when I was in high school, I had a heavy metal band. Shout out to anybody who is watching who likes heavy metal, but I had a heavy metal band, and the drummer of my band, super talented guy. I mean, we live in different states. He's closer to y'all. He's like out in Colorado, I think. And yeah, he decided to join the group this past month or so. And like I said, I hadn't talked to him in like five plus years, and he just started doing the thing. Like I didn't even get to like reach out to him yet or like DM him and be like, hey man, like welcome to the group. Like, start like the, I guess, like funnel process. He just started doing the thing, got results, got paid. And I was like, wait, what? And then he's like, wait a second. He's like, is that our boy? Like the guitarist of our band from 15 plus years ago? I was like, yeah, dude. And he's just like, wait, what? Like he's doing this too. It's like, yeah, like he's already made like several $100s. And it's just like, wait, what? So like, I don't know. That's one of the things I'm extremely grateful for. It's like, it's this weird thing that we're able to come together with. And now it's like, because I've tried to reach out to people or like, Facebook or Instagram. It's like people's information's not on there. But one of the questions that I do ask is like your phone number to get in my group. And yeah, then homie got on and I was just like, yo, bro. I'm like, he had changed his number because it's been so long. And he's like, dude, I thought I had your number. I'm like, bro, I'm so glad that you're a part of my, like, what is up? And and now the rest is history.
Yeah.
It's just,
yeah, that's a good point. I added the phone number after the last school news because Sam Evans talked about how if your school gets big enough, they're gonna have a phone number validifier to be like, hey, if you're a bot, you don't get in. And I was like, that's such a good idea that I'm not gonna wait. I just ask for it now, and you can copy the phone number and then you just look up phone number verifier online. And as long as you cross-reference it to the right country, it just tells you. And I've blocked so many bots that I otherwise would have gotten tricked by because of the phone number thing. It's sick.
Yeah, we've been doing that for Notion Wizards, and yeah, I started asking for phone numbers, and it's super clutch. Like here, when they don't show up to the clarity call or whatever, it's like, well, like I'm just gonna give you a call. And it's like, hey man, what's up? Oh yeah, I forgot those right now. It's like, cool. Well, you want to just do it on the phone here? It's like, yeah, cool. All right, this is great. And I love it. It's like I found a couple of guys here in my hometown, like back to back. One was like from Houston, and another one was from Dallas. I'm like, this is awesome. You guys are like, it's like blowing up Notion space. But yeah, it's cool. It's like, well, here, I'll just like, let me just add you to my contacts and stuff. Because like, I get people from like all over the world, and I've had to call them too. But like, yeah, it's like, oh, well, you guys are my buddies now. So I'm going to start asking for phone numbers. it always seemed like before in the groups that I helped, it was always like, here, at least give me like whatever social media platform that you're most active on. So it's like, here, like
Smart.
what, so I can go get you and bring you back if like
Yeah.
if
Very
you
smart.
bail. But yeah, I kind of like the phone number thing too. I always just figured people were like, it would be too much of a deterrent. But with bots
Yeah.
nowadays, it's like you need that. So
So what happened with
tested
me is
it
I
both
just
ways. Like with it being on the form, it's going to decrease your conversion. But Sam's talking about having it included on the profile, so it's actually going to be part of school verification, like with Facebook,
oh,
right?
clutch.
So it's not
Yeah.
going to be like an extra step to add on the form. The easiest, simplest way, I can't remember if I learned this from Calvin or Ryan. Somebody in Skoolers had this post. I literally asked people to pick an emoji, and then I have 3 different emojis, A, B, C. And if they don't choose
Yeah.
the right one, I don't even second chance. I just delete them. I'm like, you didn't choose the emoji yet,
Yeah.
so you're not
So-
human. I remove you.
I used to do that because I thought it was smart. But then some other mentor of mine told me, like, dude, just collect emails. And usually the bot's name has nothing to do with their email. I was like, yeah, it's true.
It's usually easy to spot them with the email, and I definitely
Yeah.
agree having the phone number if you have a reason for it, like you're trying to do appointments and stuff. That makes
Yeah.
more sense. But email, phone
Because-
number.
Yeah,
It's all
because
you.
my phone number thing, it says like, what's your phone number? And then in brackets, FYI, you need a human profile picture and a verified phone number to get in. And I just go like trying to keep the bots out, lol. And honestly, I don't think it's hurt my conversion rate, because when you just mentioned conversion rate, I'm like, oh, because I've always had a sub 20 conversion rate, but it's 18. And I guess that's actually not bad considering
Oh,
I'm
that's
collecting phone numbers.
Yeah, 18 is good. It's the same with anything, any landing page, any, whether it's a webinar, registration for school, registration for Facebook,
Yeah.
anything, anywhere. More information you put on the landing page or the registration form, the higher your conversion, or the lower your conversion goes, because it's extra
Yeah.
steps, right?
That was another crazy thing I did during the purge. I forgot to mention. I turned on auto approve. So, and I warned the members, I'm like, there will be bots coming in. And so I said, please do not pay anybody any money. You will not get a loan for $10,000 from somebody on Skool. Not happening. So I said, don't exchange any money during the purge, but I did turn on auto thing. And it was so fun. It was a bit of a culture thing. Like all the real humans, when there was a bot that posted, they would like attack the bot. And they would be like, you're a bot. They would put like your band emojis or GIFs. And that was a really like fun thing.
You could do a
Yeah.
good job of that in Goosify as well.
Of like
Letting all the bots
making
in.
fun of the bots.
I do have to pop for a client appointment here, like
Same.
in 7 minutes. I figured you guys might have something going on. We scheduled an hour. It's been an hour and a half almost. So
Yeah, I was gonna say
Um,
I have to hop on for a client call 23 minutes ago, so hopefully she doesn't hate me too much.
Oh no.
as the call to action of no call to action earlier, Jack was saying that a tip of like going and referring through communities and everything. So for anybody watching right now, it's the New Year's. Congratulations. It's 2026 now. Go to
Yeah.
any of the communities you're a part of on Skool. Somebody somewhere posted a what's your goals for 2026. Post your goals, hold that self accountable for yourself, go put in the work, and then save that as a reminder in your Google Calendar or something, and come back to it next year and just hold yourself accountable to that by engaging in
sick.
somebody else's group. Don't come to mine.
That's a good
Don't
idea.
join my group.
That's a really good idea. I had something that just came up with that. Also, your plan for 2026, figure out how to control notifications so they don't bug you, and then go join as many groups as you physically can, because you're just helping other people. I think I just crossed like my 400th group joined. Like if you know, when you like click the 2 arrows and you scroll, I can scroll for like 10 seconds. Like I'm still scrolling. There you go.
Well,
Now I'm at the bottom.
The
So, like-
opposite train of thought there too is join as many groups as you're actually going to engage in. Because is it
Yeah.
really supporting that member or that owner if you're in the group but you're not actually doing anything?
My thought is yes, because I love people will join my group and they have one member in their group, and that means it's them. And then I join, and like sometimes I have a star emoji next to my name, sometimes I don't. And so they think I'm pretty cool. I know I'm not, but they see me join, and that's probably a huge confidence boost for them. And so I think it's still worth it. Just join. I personally, I'm usually against the grain in a lot of things. I think the I owe you engagement because I'm in your group doesn't exist. I think that's kind of like some psychological trick that the levels and the networking vibe has played on us. I think just you're showing support if you join, and that's why like Adriel said something. I said, let me join your group. Adriel, I might never comment on your group. Love you though, but like, you know, I think just join. It doesn't matter if you're active or not. Just join because I think that's the best sign of support. Because I'm like, you know what, you're cool enough that I'm gonna put in my information and join, and then I have the option to be active whenever I want. You know. So
I agree. That's
conflicting
just advice
POVs.
that I got from Matthew and Andrew. I think I was on one of the School News or the School podcast where we talked about like how to actually support. That was, I think, around the time of the 50 group limit too that we talked about earlier. So devil's advocate play. But yeah, go support, go drop your goals in someone else's group and then save that for yourself. And also, I guess, part of that goal, put how many communities you think you're going to be a part of on Skool in 12 months and see if you can beat yourself. That's a good goal.
There we go. I like that. Let's go, guys.
Awesome. Thanks for being here, Evan. Nice meeting you, Adriel. Jack.
Nice
good to
meeting
see
you all.
soon. We'll see you
Appreciate you
guys
all.
on
Awesome.
Skool.
Yeah, man. Talk to
Yeah,
y'all soon.
shout out.
Later, guys.
See you guys. Bye.
Peace. God bless.